serragem para garantir.
Web slinging fail!
Yeah, I heard we're moving stuff that belonged to the hood. That occult crap totally creeps me out. Makes me feel better you're helping us. Thanks.
My pleasure. The last thing any of us need is more dangerous stuff on the streets. Not being very subtle, are they?
This area seems kinda sketchy.
Stop there! We'll fill you full of holes!
Be cool, we just want your cargo.
Think about it. Is that stuff worth your life? You're all tricks. No more tricks.
Nice going, Spidey. Jump on. I have a feeling there's more where that came from. Spider-Man, do me a favor and look up ahead.
Car's wired to explode. Gotta try to neutralize them. Booyah! Dunked it! Woo! Better up there than down here. Huh, friendly neighborhood fireworks.
If I was planning an attack, this is where I'd do it.
That's what I'm...
Engine and get out, man. Chance. Move it, guys. Get it unloaded now.
Oh, you're all hat and no cattle.
This is why they call me amazing.
Hey, Spidey, can you move that? Good work, Spidey. Come on, we're moving out.
These guys aren't messing around. Give them this. They're persistent. Car bombs. If they go off here, it'll be a disaster. Just in time.
Think you want anything? On away.
Got it a little close there. I learned a valuable lesson today. Kicking bad guys in the face is fun. makes someone decide to be a henchman? Low self-esteem?
Dispatch car 228, we checked out the Kane Museum. Nothing happening. We talked to the lady who called. She still swears she saw Spider-Man breaking in. But that place is locked up tight. No alarms have been tripped.
Copy that, 228. She probably read one too many of Jameson's editorials.
Kane Museum. That's not far. Might as well check it out. My reputation's bad enough without getting blamed for pilfering Picassos. I'm always awesome. Sometimes I'm extra awesome. It's my lucky day. Buckle up! Fasten your seatbelts! Now that's fun!
Hey, yo, I bet that's worth some bank.
Hands off. Stick to the plan. We're waiting for the spider. You set off an alarm and bring the cops. No amount of money's gonna save you from the Kingpin. You dig?
They're setting a trap for me with idiots like this? Not gonna happen. Better take out the cameras, or the cops will blame this all on me. Let's see what I can do before they figure out I'm here.
Why did it have to be a museum? Museums are lame. I feel like I'm back in school.
They had field trips in reform school? Yeah, shut your mouth and do your job. The lady says museum, we go to the museum.
Lots to steal in museums. Great. I think I know who's about to cross my path.
Why do we have to fight the spider? Kingpin's got people more, you know, in his weight class.
Hey, Kingpin's got a plan, and he ain't let us down yet. You want to start criticizing? Go ahead. It's your funeral.
What I'm about to do to these crooks is unsuitable for some audiences. Did that hurt? Oh wait, I just remembered, I don't care. nostrils.
Impressive. Have you been working out?
Felicia, why am I not surprised?
Oh, is our relationship getting predictable? Let me see what I can do to bring the excitement back.
What was that?
A little privacy, please? Can you put forth this week an effort? I kinda feel like you don't respect me.
Got the spider! See him? Got the spider!
I expected better from you, Felicia.
What am I supposed to do? Work retail? We don't need ten guys in skin-tight spider costumes selling shoes.
You could have hooked up with me. I mean, yeah, I meant work with me. Or take down bad guys instead of being one.
It's my nature to break the rules, Spider. You should try it sometime. You might like getting a little naughty.
But working for the Kingpin, Felicia? Organized crime? You're better than that.
Oh, you have no idea how good I am.
You always look so surprised.
What was that?
No pictures. I'm having a bad hair day. Think of it as a sticky, gooey, smelly sweater. Cozy, right? This doesn't mean you're a bad person. Well, actually it does. Can you at least say some fun bad guy things like, "Curse you, Spider-Man"? I love that one.
I see him!
Admit it, even you're impressed.
Hey, Paul, that you? This ain't right. We weren't supposed to fight the spider alone. You were supposed to help us, lady.
Let that be a lesson to you fellas. Follow a woman just because you like the way she fills out a catsuit, and you'll be disappointed every time.
That's a first. No man's ever called me disappointing before. You just haven't given me a chance, Spider.
I want to, do the right thing. But your track record isn't great. They're so cute when they're asleep. Sit back.
Should I have served my time like a good little girl? Get out when I'm old and wrinkly? I don't think so.
You're saying the Kingpin got you out of jail? How much power does this guy have?
That's what it's all about, isn't it? Power. His, yours, and mine.
Not this time, pal. They say bad guys don't think of themselves as bad guys, but come on, you must know.
Faster than you expected, huh? Going to all this trouble for little old me. You must really care.
Webbs, do your stuff. This one time I fought somebody who was a real loser, and they were still better than...
You're so cute when you're confused.
And heave!
watching you come into a room, but I like watching you leave even better. You infuriate me.
Just a little closer.
Impressed yet?
Are you deliberately moving really slow? Come to Pop.
Now you know how the other guy feels when you hide in the shadows.
Let's not fight. Ah, never mind. Fight. Webs, do your stuff.
I know I'm playing hard to get, but I'm worth it.
They say bad guys don't think of themselves as bad guys, but come on, you must know.
Now I'm starting to think you're not really trying.
Your heart wasn't in this, Felicia. Tell me what he did to you.
I was transferred to Ravencroft. The Kingpin came to see me.
Just to be clear, we're talking about Wilson Fisk.
Yes. He said he knew I was after power and he could give it to me.
You'd owe him. That's how it always works, isn't it?
The doctors did experiments. They called it DNA crafting or crisscrossing.
Cross-species genetics? You've seen what can happen. Why would you do that to yourself?
Boy, you are thick. I did it for you, so I'd be like you, so we could be together. But then the Kingpin ordered me to kill you, or die myself. I couldn't. I can't.
Felicia, I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything. I'm not interested in your face, just your lips.
I can get you help. Witness protection, a new life safe from the Kingpin. And maybe someday we can get to know each other like normal people.
I don't want to be normal people. Run away with me. We'll go somewhere exotic. With our power, we can live like royalty. Adventure, excitement, romance. And that sounds terrible to you.
No, but I've got responsibilities.
Well, I'm not one of them. Don't worry about me. I've always done fine with a target on my back.
I can't just let you go.
Fisk owns too many cops. If I'm in custody, I'm as good as dead. You can't do that to me any more than I can do it to you. You ever decide you want some fun in your life? Look me up.
Felicia, wait! makes sense. Fisk becomes the Kingpin by eliminating all his rivals with his anti-crime task force, and the public thanks him for it. He writes a few big checks and everyone looks the other way. But it's not just the task force. I've been taking his enemies down too. And the one who's been pointing me toward them is Kraven. I can't let him get away with this. I need to know more, inside information on Fisk. And I've got an old friend who can get it. It all makes sense. Fisk becomes the Kingpin by eliminating all his rivals with his anti-crime task force, and the public thanks him for it. He writes a few big checks and everyone looks the other way. But it's not just the task force. I've been taking his enemies down too. And the one who's been pointing me toward them is Kraven. I can't let him get away with this. I need to know more, inside information on Fisk. And I've got an old friend who can get it. Better make myself presentable.
Wow. Everyone knows Fisk is crooked. But you're saying he's actually setting himself up as the top crime boss in New York?
That's what I've been hearing. I'm working with Whitney Chang on a story, and she needs proof. You're closer to Fisk than anyone I know.
Not really. He keeps his business private. But, as an investor, I do have access to the task force's financial records.
Oh.
Okay. One of the addresses you gave me came up. Large payments to a security consultant. Fisk handles all the personnel decisions. He's the one who hired this Kravinoff guy. But he cooked the books, so technically, Oscorp's paying him. He's trying to throw me under the bus.
Join the club.
You okay?
Yeah, it's just... I trusted someone I shouldn't have. And I probably should have seen it, but... after losing my dad and Uncle Ben... I guess I wanted to believe...
You wanted a father figure. I know what that's like. My dad shut me out of his life to focus on saving his own. And all he ended up leaving me was the disease that killed him.
Huh? Oh. 」 Harry, I'm sorry. What is it?
It's genetic. Very rare. Degenerative. My father extended his life by spending a fortune while he looked for a cure. I don't have that kind of time.
There's gotta be some hope.
Gene therapy. That's what all my dad's research was about.
Is that why Norman started the cross-species experiments?
Yeah. He thought he could give himself the resistance some animals have to conditions like this. But the closest he ever got was the work he did on spiders with your father.
But Dad disappeared. And his work went with him.
Listen, Pete. Take it from a guy who knows. When the people you trust turn their back on you, it's just proof you have to handle your problems yourself. But sometimes, you still need help.
Harry, I'll do whatever I can for you. Just tell me what—
Spider-Man. No one knows for sure how he got his powers. But he looks to me like the only successful, healthy example of cross-species genetics out there. You take pictures of him. You must have some way of reaching him.
Well,
Peter, I need Spider-Man's blood.
I can check that one off my list. Biology, genetics, medicine. Pretty heavy stuff for the Harry Osborn I remember. Huh. A little early for Halloween, isn't it? Good shot. I hate— do this behind Harry's back, but he's been acting strange lately. I'll only give this to Jameson if it looks like Oscorp's breaking the law. This just in, Webbs needs something to stick to.
For this.
things worse. This week and effort? I gotta feel like you don't respect me. You want me to let you go? Raise your hand. No?
Want anything? Mono ain't mono.
Spider Slam! If my blood could cure Harry, I'd give it to him in a heartbeat. It'll take time and lots of research to find out. He's in no mood to wait. This one time I fought somebody who was a real loser, and they were still better than you.
Come on, show me what you got. I fought tougher than you.
Lesson today. Kicking bad guys. If I give Harry my blood without testing it first, it could kill him. Or turn him into a monster like with Dr. Connors. And then who knows how many people he would hurt. Kill.
Are you just a scrawny kid, ain't you?
Let's not fight. Never mind. Let's fight. Huh, that was fun. Let's do it again. Again for your benefit. Oh, snap! If you were awake, you'd be impressed.
What's that? It's like you're in slow motion. Where'd you learn to fight? From a book?
Norman Osborn lived for years with his disease. Harry's got time. He doesn't feel like he does. Before I give him my blood, I have to make sure it's safe. For him and everyone else. I almost feel like a bully.
Spider-Man is being called a hero.